My entire life is living on this rock we call Earth. I have seen many movies, cartoons, and even anime, and I haven't made real good connections to film in terms of characters, since many of them are but some to me just make me say, damn, they are tough. Some might say they are just so unbeatable, so fucking intense, that they are basically like a god. And from those, here are my top strongest characters that are a god. Oh, this list isn't in the anime category because many of them are incomprehensibly strong, and we already know that, don't we? This squirrel, Scrat from Ice Age. This little prehistoric squirrel loves a piece of nut more than a chick. According to the Ice Age, the Earth had one giant piece of land. But Scrat came along and divided each one because his acorn fell into the Earth's core. He split entire fucking continents, unleashed cataclysmic earthquakes, and even caused volcanic eruptions. Even if Scrat's solar system creation isn't enough, he can fight 12 piranhas in under 6 seconds. He went into space and managed to survive in 57.92 G. Keep in mind that F1 drivers experience 6 G on average in races. He still managed to survive all that, which means that Scrat is capable of 9 times more power than the average F1 driver. Scrat also survived a 57.92 G acorn, which makes you into an Italian lasagna. Manny Heffley, the toddler who is shorter than his name, has the potential of doing nearly anything. Don't let his chubby cheeks fool you. Manny's ability to manipulate his parents and get away with anything makes him untouchable. He managed to cut the power source of the entire house so that he could have his room light up, which means that he knows mechanical and engineering at the age of, what is it? 4? He managed to parkour himself to a car to save his family from a flood, and built a house from scratch and got all of his friends and partied. I am no wise person, but this tiny little 4-year-old kid has done more things than Jake Paul. This platypus is just a platypus, as the song says.
He's a semi-aquatic, egg-laying mammal of action.
But he is brilliant and strong enough to understand how to use weapons and manipulate this pencil-looking machine, making a man think he isn't even a platypus. This is more on his side than Perry's, but you understand. He knows martial artist, a tech genius, and has the reaction speed of NASA's Wi-Fi. Even when Doofenshmirtz builds something that could just take him over, he always fails because he overpowers him. And I'm not going to lie. Doofenshmirtz isn't that weak. Perry just shows up, dismantles everything and leaves without sweat. That's not just skill, that's divine intervention in a fedora. Shaggy Rogers may look like a chill dude just here for snacks, but the meme version of Shaggy unlocks his god mode. With less than 1% of his power, Shaggy can obliterate fucking universes canonically, defeat any enemy, and still have time to eat a sandwich. If you're ever in trouble, just steal Shaggy's sandwich. If he's feeling generous, he might let your bloodline live. I mean, Shaggy has the physique as well. From this scene, I calculated from each frame and the start of the attack to his defeating him, which was 0.75 seconds with only a body. Keep in mind that Shaggy was holding something more significant than him, and managed to beat 14 buff men under 1 minute and 20 seconds. With some simple calculations, he won, on average, crazy. Captain Underpants isn't your typical superhero. First off, he doesn't wear pants. Second, his powers are as ridiculous as his name, but that's what makes him unstoppable. Whether hypnotized into thinking he's a hero or embracing destiny, Captain Underpants somehow defeats villains like giant talking toilets and evil lunch ladies. He's a god of absurdity, proving that you don't need to take yourself seriously to save the day. Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz might seem like a punching bag to Perry, but his innators are on another level. These machines can stop time, control minds, and shrink entire cities. If Doofenshmirtz didn't have Perry constantly foiling his plans, he could easily take over the world. What's crazy is that he builds these devices in a single afternoon while also dealing with a regular platypus with a hat. If he ever got serious, he'd be unstoppable. Good thing he's more interested in monologues than world domination. He might be out of innators, but he is never out of options. Jerry Mouse is a god of wit and survival. No matter how hard Tom tries, Jerry always outsmarts him. He is not big, but he is canonically complex as me. He dodges explosions, escapes elaborate traps, and turns Tom's plans into hilarious disasters. He was buff. Jerry's like a cartoon demigod with unlimited lives and an IQ off the charts. In the movies, he can run as fast as or even quicker than Jerry, which is something only a few mice could say. But he can do some severe damage if left alone with a bulldog. There was no proof when the first minion appeared, but we know it was around when the dinosaurs roamed the Earth. They don't plan anything, yet they survive explosions, crashes, and complete disasters without a scratch. They're like invincible little gods of destruction, running around and having fun while everything around them falls apart. They can survive a bomb that is designed to cause big damage, and manage to survive still and live without any loss of body parts. They're proof that sometimes you don't need a plan, you just need a banana. These characters are proof that we as humans are nothing to them. They can choose to eliminate us from this earth, but choose not to. They break the rules of their universe as a side quest to come back home to dinner, truly more powerful than we are. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more over-the-top content.